Sama-sama.
Hello, I'm Angela Pogyonko, second year Bachelor of Physical Education.
Hello, I'm Camille Buico, and my course is BFHRI. Hi, I am Natasha Anzin de la Torre, first year BA Pol Sci.
Hello, I'm Queenie Fernandez, first year BS in Electrical Engineering.
Hi, I'm Jen Lopez, first year BS Biology.
And we're from the UP Varsity Swimming Team.
Hey! First question I'd like to ask is, how did you get started in swimming?
I came from a family of swimmers, so we were influenced then. I fell in love with the sport then over the years.
For me, I started swimming when I was 4, but I only got competitive when I was 7. Yeah, I enjoyed the journey of swimming until it became something more serious to me. So I started swimming at 8 years old, but I competitively swam was 13, so medyo late. But after nun, I fell in love with the sport. So right now, oo na.
I started because of my sisters. So, yung panganay and pangalawa kong kapatid is they're swimmers and yun, nahila nila ako.
I started swimming because of my asthmatic condition, and then parang 11 pa ako nag-start, which is also late. But I soon to love the sport despite my medical condition. Pero nawala naman, so ayun.
What's your favorite memory being part of the swimming team?
Actually, yeah, madami. Pero, siguro aside from UAAP, the thing I really look forward to every year with UPBST is the team building talaga.
For me, team building rin, but like as Shobe mentioned, yung UAP talaga is one of the most memorable parts of our swimming career here in UP as a college student representing a university. So that's it. For me, as a freshie, UAP is one of the most memorable moments in my swimming career, especially when they're cheering for you in the blocks. So it's a very good memory for me.
For me, relays during UP. Sobrang lakas ng crowd and sobrang memorable niya.
Well, for me, I think then yung team building because that's where I met everyone and started to like bond despite yung parang mahirap na workouts or parang kain-kain lang sabay with each other.
Who inspired you to swim, to take up swimming? Or parang your inspiration for doing the sport?
Siguro when I was younger, yung kuya ko talagang he inspired me kasi he was the one who started swimming first sa family and then he got all those medals, tapos medyo nainggit ako and parang nakakatuwa lang to see him achieving those things and parang I decided na I want that for myself. Pero when I got into the sport naman, parang that wasn't really my main goal. Parang it was really just more of a hobby para sa akin until yun nga, it got serious for me. And then siguro ngayon, I would say na yung inspiration ko naman would be my coach. Kasi parang even though parang I've been swimming for years and years na, parang because of her and my relationship with her, it's still like the spark with swimming in me is still there.
I think same din ako with Camille. Both my older sister and brother are swimmers and they've also had their fair share of success in swimming and they also had the honor of competing in UAAP also in UP. That's why I also was inspired to join UPBST.
So for me, the one who inspired me to swim was my dad because he was an athlete before. And so parang gusto ko rin maging athlete. And then after that, like the inspiration really na to pursue swimming was
si Ate Camille, si Ate Ange, tsaka si Ate Erin. Kaya nga pumunta ako sa UP dahil sa kanila.
Sa akin naman, I think yung family ko, like buong family ko. Yung mom ko, gymnast, and papa ko, basketball player and football player. Tapos yung sisters ko, I think yung serious lang ako sa swimming. Nainggit talaga ako sa kapatid ko na nakakaibang bansa siya, tapos nakaka-medal siya. So, yun. And currently, yung mga tao naniniwala sa akin yung nagiging inspiration ko.
For me, at first, like, when I started swimming, it would be my parents. Kasi both of them were athletes. And as time went on, as I continued to do competitive swimming, parang yung coach ko naging inspiration kasi puro siya kwento about his experiences. Tapos parang naiinggit ako na out of country siya, naka-medal siya, and yung kahit parang kinikwento niya yung mahirap na trainings, parang nang tito ko na parang memorable and masaya din.
How did you find out about the UP swimming?
And like I said kanina, my siblings were,
Your siblings?
yeah, they were also they were also, sorry, sorry. They were also swimmers and they also sang on the UP. Pero, if I didn't have siblings, feeling ko I'm really gonna find out UP and UP varsity swim team because aside from UP is a really prestigious school in the Philippines. The program of UPBSC is really something I want to be part of, and I know that it's gonna make me excel in my career more.
Ako naman, I found out about UPBST nung high school pa lang ako. Kasi I train outside of UP, so may club kami. And then, yung mga seniors ko doon, they're seniors from UP. Kaya, na-expose na ako sa culture and I have an idea na kung ano yung mga activities and the tight bond that they have within the team talaga. So, ever since then, kasi I came from UST din pala. Kaya parang, dun pala, nakoconsider ko na yung UP even before graduating ako sa high school.
So, I found out about UP varsity swimming team when I competed in Palarong Pambansa 2019. There was this team captain, I think, team captain siya, si Ate Mikey. She reached out to me and told me that I should join the varsity swimming team, but for college siya. But I was grade 9 at that time, so I couldn't join at that time yet. So, tiningnan ko yung varsity swimming team and I saw the passion, the camaraderie in the team. So, I really wanted to join. And also, yung mga idol ko po, andito rin. So,
Ako naman po, dahil sa sister ko, and UP VST din siya. And, ayun, kaya nag-join ako. Then, gusto ko rin ma-experience yung UP kasi talaga. And, ayun, syempre, playing under UP din.
I found out about UPBSC kasi yung mga coaches ko, alumni ng UP and part din ng UPBSC dati. So, parang naging aware ako about like the varsities here. Pero nung una, I really wanted to study in UP. But I didn't expect na pwede pala maging varsity dito. So, in the end, I'm just glad na I was able to get in.
Hey, how about yung season 6? How did it feel nung nalaman niyo na yung team niyo is nakapasok to compete for the championship?
Well, yung sa swimming kasi, lalo na sa UAAP, it's more of lahat kami qualified talaga. It's like a 4-day event lang for swimming. So, wala siyang semifinals or prelims. Pero meron sa mismong day, but it's more of an individual sport kasi. And, kunyari, may event ka on that day, you have to swim your event sa prelims. And then when you, parang pa nag-qualify ka top 8, you get to swim into the finals. So, ayun, I think it's a different experience kapag nakapasok ka sa finals kasi it's more talagang competitive. When you swam your heart out sa prelims pa lang, you have to do that 10 times more sa finals para, yun nga, to contribute points, to make your team proud, and to like make yourself proud din. So, for me, siguro, mataas rin yung pressure when you get into the finals kasi, yeah, you have to parang meet with certain expectations, whether it's external or yung mga expectations na meron ka from yourself. And it's really something na you have to manage kasi yun nga, UAAP is high caliber competition kasi and you have to learn how to yun nga, stay level lang.
Okay, so how did it feel nung nakuha niyo yung championship title ng 86? Ano yung thoughts niyo?
Siguro thoughts, it's such a good feeling na after the long hours of training, both in and out of the pool, and after all the sacrifice we had to take, like especially sa ACADS and not going to school during that Tuesday and Friday of the UAP days mismo. It's such a good feeling na finally after our hard work and determination and sacrifices, it finally paid off because we've been like, even from our alumni, we've been trying to campaign for the championship because our last championship was 2016. So it's been kind of like, how many years is that? 7 years? It's like a 7-year campaign of trying to get the championship once again for UP.
Siguro same lang with Shobe. And to add to that, personally kasi parang ang daming naging obstacle for me before UAAP came. And then, after din nun, there was a sense of relief na finally we made it. Kasi since nag-UAP kami nung start ng pandemic, which was yung first competition after the pandemic, yung season 85, parang ever since then, we were eyeing that championship title talaga. But then, we came short ng ilang points lang. Then, to finally achieve that is such a big accomplishment, not just for us, the women's team, but also the men's team, the whole team, our coaches, our management, and also our parents, and aside from that, yung very strong alumni support namin.
So, as a freshie na pag namin, champion, it was super fulfilling because nakita rin namin na kaya rin namin yung ma-proud yung management, yung team, tsaka yung coaches. So, it was a fulfilling experience.
Sobrang saya ng experience to be a part of that. Thinking na, yun, part ako nun nung nangyari na yun. Sobrang saya and yun lang po.
I think as a freshie, us three, it was one of like I guess very memorable kasi it's our first year dito sa UP tas we were all lined up to reach the championship. So as soon as they announced that the women's team were champion in season 86, I've observed from everyone that it was pure happiness. Everyone started crying tears of joy because I could see na their hard work was paid for. You know, pure excitement and relief.
What's your go-to meal before you start training or when you have a big race coming up? Ano yung meal preparation?
Well, siguro yung SNC coach namin, si Coach Dan, he advises us to eat a lot of carbs before a competition or kahit during the loading phase ng training namin. Pero, ayun, hindi ko alam if nasusunod pa ng iba. Kasi,
Siguro yung like the morning of the competition. I don't know if it's for everyone, pero for me, I usually wanna keep my meals, my breakfast light. So usually it's just like a banana, something that won't really make me heavy. So when I'm in the pool, I can feel light as possible and as much as possible get the personal best time.
same.
Actually po, same din kay Ate Shobe. Ganun din ako. I don't like to load up too much because pag nagsiswim ako, gusto ko light. And especially in training rin, I train light. So, if I eat too much, parang nahihirapan ako mag-spin off. So, yun po.
Same rin po sa kanila, na light lang yung breakfast. Pag sa competition, ganun. And umiinom rin ako ng chocolate drinks. Lalo na pag training, chocolate drinks before training, tas after training para sa sugar. Yun po.
Same din po. Pero imbes na chocolate drink for Wendy, I usually drink yung vitamin C or yung parang Baroka like drinks. You know.
Pero, do you have pre-race rituals to do?
Siguro, like, if you ask me that, I'm gonna label my pinaka-pre-race ritual as zoning out. Very really, for me, kasi after our pool warm-up, I usually find the time to sit by the poolside alone, like zoning out. Pero that's me visualizing the how I want to raise my swim.
For me naman, yung pre-race ritual ko starts the night before. So since UAAP nga ng swimming is a 4-day event, so it starts like, basta before yung mismo competition and then every night during the competition. And then, same with Shoben, nag-visualize din ako nung events ko kasi it really helps me calm my nerves kasi nga parang I have an idea of what I should do and the things that I have to keep in mind. Like the tiny little details na I have to do when I actually race my event.
So my pre-race ritual is mostly sa after ng warm-up. I usually try to find videos of my past events. Then I'll see where ako kulang and where ako kailangan mag-add up. Then also I have to have my headset and my playlist on speaker. Kailangan ko talagang like I should have music wherever I go kasi nagpapanik ako if wala.
What's your favorite song?
Favorite song? Pero yung least song ko is kanta ni Olivia Rodrigo. Yung Good For You. Kailangan ko kasi yung sumigaw. Kasi kahit sa diving block rin, sumisigaw ako para mawala talaga yung kaba ko. Kasi if hindi, parang shake it off. Like, I have to shake it off.
Sa akin naman, visualization din po. And ayun, blasting music. Sobrang hype na music. Kahit outside di mo makikita na sobrang hype ng music na pinapakinggan ko kasi sobrang tahimik ko lang po. Pero ayun, nabibingin na po ako sa sobrang lakas ng volume ng headset.
Ano mas nakakabili? Yung sa baba ng water? Yung water or yung headset?
Yung headset ko.
For me, I also visualize it. Pero if it's pre-race, like usually the night before the competition, parang I have at least 1 hour to 30 minutes to myself na parang nag-meditate na lang ako. Kasi I get really nervous and sometimes parang sa sobrang kaba ko, hindi ako makatulog. So I just use that to think about my race, like how am I gonna like perfect my strokes, yung ilang strokes gagawin, parang ganun. And like try to control my breathing para hindi mawala yung kaba.
What's your favorite memory so far?
Ako ngayon. Siguro nung season 85, yung first year na after the pandemic, yun yung pinaka-memorable experience ko sa ilang years ko of swimming. Kasi after coming back from the pandemic and also parang having a plateau in my progress in my career, parang in that competition and in that season, ang dami kong naging personal best and parang yung performance ko, it exceeded my expectations by so much more. Kaya that's something na I'm very proud of and something na I will never forget it.
Same. Legit. Season 85 was such a memorable, I think, after 8 or 9 years of swimming. First time kong it's everyone's first time experiencing a pandemic. And finally, after the pandemic was over, we finally get to compete how it was before. Like no mask, walang social distancing or whatsoever. And aside from that, yung record namin sa 4x50 freestyle relay, that was super memorable because I had my 100 back individual on the same day. Pero for some reason, relay was very nerve-wracking. And also kasi yung record before, it was my sister's. So when we got the record, I was like, yeah, finally I broke a record.
May bragging rights.
For me po is season 86, the last day. So, super disappointed ako nung like past 3 days. Kasi especially nung 100 freestyle. Like, I was aiming for a medal. Pero di ko siya nakuha. Kasi super kabado ako. Kasi like it was my first time in a very noisy competition. So parang like I was out of my game. So after nun, parang sa fourth day, dun ko na-realize na like I should just calm down and just have fun. So when I had fun, it started na dun na-enjoy ko. So after nun, I actually got an individual medal. So super proud ako. Like umiyak na ako sa pool sa gilid kasi I really thought na I couldn't get an individual medal that day. So it was super fulfilling and super saya.
Sa akin naman po, UP, yun yung season po namin. Yung third day po, kasi tatlo rin yung events ko nun, individual events. Tapos, na-finals ko siya, so 6 yung events ko nung araw na yun. And nung warm-up pa lang, stretching, naluluha-luha na ako. Kasi yun yung first in so many years na more than one yung nangoy ko sa isang araw. And yun, first time ko pa mag-U up, so sobrang kabado talaga. And doon ko nakita yung capability ko with the help of, syempre galing sa coaches and yung sa team. Nakita ko yung support nila and kung paano nila ako pinakalma and yun. Tapos yun, naka-medal din naman sa mga events na yun. So super fulfilling.
For me, it was like season 86 then, like, ginawa ko yung 800 brave. I had an ankle injury during that time. So, when parang kinakabahan ako kasi I was scared na, baka hindi ko makuha yung, like, time or something kasi sobrang sakit ng paa ko. But in the end, I was able to do it because, like, the UPBSC was cheering me on and especially, like, freshie, first UAB experience. And then, after that, parang tapos na. I was just happy that I was still able to finish it and do something for the team. Tapos, parang after the day, nag-review na lang ako kasi may exam ako the next day.